Have you ever wondered how ancient farmers without electricity or modern pumps managed to get water from a river all the way up a hillside to irrigate their crops? It seems like an impossible task, right? Defying gravity with just basic materials? Well, their solution was not only brilliant but also a beautiful example of human ingenuity. Let's dive into the fascinating world of ancient agricultural tech. Imagine a village nestled by a river, with terraced fields climbing up the nearby hills. To grow anything on those slopes, water is essential. But carrying buckets up and down all day would be backbreaking and incredibly inefficient. The farmers needed a system, something that could work continuously with minimal effort. Their answer was a remarkable invention, often crafted from the most abundant resource they had: bamboo. They constructed a large wheel, sometimes several meters in diameter. Think of it like a giant Ferris wheel, but for water. The frame was typically made of sturdy wood, but the real magic was in the buckets. Instead of seats, the rim of this wheel was lined with a series of bamboo tubes, sealed at one end and open at the other. These tubes were attached at an angle. Now, how does this contraption actually move water? The entire wheel was positioned so that its lower section dipped into the river or a stream. The flow of the water itself was the engine. The current pushed against paddles or fins attached to the wheel, causing it to slowly and steadily rotate. It was a self-powering machine, running 24/7 as long as the river flowed. As the wheel turned, the bamboo tubes on the bottom would dip into the water and fill up. As they rose, their angled position kept the water from spilling out immediately. When each tube reached the very top of the wheel's rotation, the angle would cause the water to pour out into a trough or a channel. This trough, often a long, hollowed-out log or a series of connected bamboo pipes, was positioned to catch the water and guide it wherever it was needed. From this main channel, the water could be diverted into a network of smaller irrigation ditches that snaked across the terraced fields, delivering life-giving moisture to the crops. It was a continuous, automated system. The river's own energy was harnessed to lift its water high above its banks. This invention, known by different names in different regions like the Noria or the bamboo water wheel, was a complete game changer. It allowed communities to cultivate land that would have otherwise been barren. It meant more food, greater security, and the ability to support larger populations. It transformed steep, unusable hillsides into productive green staircases of agriculture. The scale of these wheels could be massive. Some were so large they could lift water over 15 meters high, which is like lifting it to the roof of a 5-story building. What's truly amazing is the sustainability of this technology. It was built from local, renewable materials. Bamboo is fast-growing, strong, and flexible, making it the perfect material. When a part broke, it could be easily replaced with another piece of bamboo. The entire system was powered by clean, renewable energy, the kinetic energy of the river. There was no pollution, no fuel costs, just a clever design working in harmony with nature. In some designs, instead of a single large wheel, farmers used something more like a conveyor belt, called a dragon backbone pump or a chain pump. This involved a long wooden trough with a series of square wooden paddles linked together to form an endless chain. The chain would run over sprockets at either end. The lower end was dipped in the water source, and the upper end was placed over the irrigation ditch. To power this version, people would use their feet to pedal cranks attached to the top sprocket, moving the chain. As the paddles moved up the trough, they would drag a continuous stream of water along with them. This method required human or sometimes animal power, but it was incredibly effective for lifting large volumes of water over a shorter incline. 2 or 3 people pedaling could move an astonishing amount of water, making short work of irrigating a field. These inventions weren't just functional, they were often the heart of the community. The rhythmic creaking of the water wheel was a constant, comforting sound in the background of daily life. It represented stability, sustenance, and the cleverness of their ancestors. Generations of farmers maintained and operated these machines, passing down the knowledge required to build and repair them. Even today, in some parts of the world, you can still find these traditional water-lifting devices in use. They stand as a testament to a time when people had a deep understanding of their environment and the principles of physics, even without formal scientific training. They saw a problem, thirsty crops on a hill, and engineered an elegant solution using only what was around them. So the next time you see a lush green terraced field in a picture or a documentary, take a moment to appreciate the hidden engineering that might have made it possible. It wasn't magic. It was the genius of ancient peasants who figured out how to make water flow uphill, using nothing more than wood, bamboo, and the power of the river itself. It's a powerful reminder that some of the most effective solutions are often the simplest. Thanks for watching, and if you found this interesting, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories from our amazing past.